January 2nd. Cain, the firstborn child among humans, becomes a murderer. Adam and Eve have another son, Seth, and live another 800 years. The earth's population multiplies rapidly, but mankind becomes thoroughly corrupt, as we see in chapter 6, verse 5. Yahweh saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. The narrative in chapter 6, 1 through 8 is noteworthy. Some biblical scholars believe the reference to the sons of God in verse 2 refers to angelic or even demonic beings. And this view is bolstered by the reference in chapter 6, verse 4 that Nephilites, or clans of giants that were the offspring of these sons of God and daughters of men. Such a devious strategy would, through demonic human breeding, permanently alter or even destroy God's crown jewel of creation, the Adamic race. This view offers some explanation as to why God would take such a drastic step of a flood to rid the world of wickedness. Only one man on earth is found to walk in close fellowship with God, and so God calls this man, Noah, to participate with him in his plan to rescue this family from the grip of evil that had captured all of mankind. Some seek to diminish or even dismiss the validity of the early Genesis accounts, and particularly the narrative of creation and of Noah, by claiming they are allegory. But this simply isn't possible, as Joshua, 1 Chronicles, the prophets Isaiah and Ezekiel, the writers of the Gospels, the writers of Hebrews, the Apostle Peter, and even Jesus himself refer to Noah, to both his lineage and to his unique role in preserving mankind through the flood. No, this account really happened. It's part of our history. It's part of our family tree. The prospect of the demonic breeding interpretation of chapter 6, verse 2 speaks volumes to both God's affections for us and of the strategic role that men and women play in the spiritual warfare that rages in the earth. God values us more than we can possibly understand. Likewise, our enemy despises us for that very reason. Here's today's application. Do you see yourself as having value? Do you appreciate what God has done, how much He has invested in you in order to bring you to where you are today? Do you understand how much God appreciates you and believes in you? Despite the enemy's lies to the contrary, you are of infinite value to God. Believe it and pursue Him today. Now here's today's prayer.